everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jewel Johnson and I'm currently aboard Odyssey of the Seas as a dancer for the production cast. Here with me I have Tibbs and he's going to tell us all about his amazing life. So Tibbs, welcome to the channel. Tell us about yourself.
Thank you for having me, Jules. Firstly, my name is Hatib Chum, but I go by, like Jules said, by Tibbs. I'm originally from Gambia, Africa, West Africa, both are Gambians. But I reside in the UK, and on board the Odyssey, I'm a sports staff, hashtag iFly. So I'm a sports staff, but my main duty is the iFly.
Awesome. I have done 2 contracts. Well, this is my second. I was on Spectrum of the Seas before this, and now I'm on Odyssey of the Seas. So how many contracts did you do, and what was your favorite ship so far?
Okay, so this is officially my 3rd contract. 1 as sports staff, 2 as iFly. My first ship was Liberty of the Sea. I think roughly I did 4 months or so, and then I did like the training in Canada, which was amazing. And I'm near the end of my 2nd contract as iFly now. So, and my favorite ship, although it was very short and brief, I'd say Quantum of the Sea was amazing. The itinerary and the people there were amazing. So, look forward to going back there.
So how did you get started as a sports staff with Royal Caribbean or with any other cruise line?
Okay, the funny thing is, I've never heard of Royal Caribbean before this.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy. I don't know what, but yeah, I went to university to do sports science, and naturally after my 3 years, I was stuck, crossroads. I don't know what I want to do. So naturally, going to sales, recruitment, that kind of thing, and I did that for like 6 months, and I realized obviously it wasn't for me because it was very tedious, calling, texting, emailing.
Yeah.
All these people. I thought, you know what, I need to change the scenery. So I applied, I think it was like 3 a.m. in the morning, I couldn't sleep. Just applying for so many different jobs online.
Mm-hmm.
And the search was so broad, at least you put jobs abroad. And I was applying through like a bunch of different sites, applying. Bang, 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 bang. And about 2 weeks later, Royal Caribbean replied and asked if I wanted to be a sports staff. Bear in mind, I didn't know what sports staff was either, so I had to obviously do my research. And there wasn't much research on it either, so I had to just check all the different avenues and the sources. And I found like a YouTube channel that was talking about being a sports staff. Here we are.
And now you're helping other people know about being a sports staff. So
Yes, sir!
full circle. So, what does a typical day in the life of a sports staff look like? And do you have a lot of time off?
Okay, I think it depends on where a port or a sea. So in terms of sea days are super rough. So sea days, everything is condensed. So sea days, depending on high season, is looking at roughly 8-9 hours of just pure work. So normally, depending if you have setup or not, you start at, if you have setup, 8:30 to start at 9. But if you don't have setup, you start at 9 till 12. Have like 2-hour break, come back at 2, work till 6, 7, maybe 8, depending on the manager at the time. But yeah, sea days are rough. But port days are probably more enjoyable, more manageable. It's the same process. The port days just start at maybe 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, depending on the location of the port. And you finish at 12 or 11, and then you have a big chunk of the day, so you can finish at 11, and you don't have to come back till 6. So you can have obviously all that time to do what you want to do, even sleep. Some people go explore the ports of call. Then we come back at 8 in the evening, work till about 9, 10, depending on obviously, like I said before, the season and how busy we are in terms of demand for the iFly.
Okay, and one question, you were just talking about the ports of call. What has been your favorite port of call so far in all of the contracts?
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to obviously travel to so many different places, which was allowed by the job. But I'd say probably Skagaway and Alaska.
Oh.
Amazing. If you have never done Alaska, I highly recommend that you make that your next thing on your bucket list. Is amazing.
Okay, awesome. And that was Quantum of the Seas?
Quantum of the Sea.
Okay.
Yeah. Naturally, when you think of Alaska, you think, oh, it's gonna be freezing cold.
Yeah.
That was not the case. I think I went in July or so. The weather was nice. It was like shorts t-shirt.
Oh.
And the ice
okay.
was melting as well from the peak of the mountains and stuff like that. So it's wonderful.
Nice. So when I first got here, I realized that there were some sports staff who, were regular sports staff, and then there was some who did iFly, and you do iFly. So tell me, what's the difference between sports staff and iFly instructors?
That's actually a good question. And it's a question I've never actually thought of answered before. I'll try and obviously explain what it is. So iFly, you mainly your job is just stay at iFly tunnel, and you're there from sun up to sundown. So what you're doing is just when guests come in, you're doing reservations, you're checking in, you're checking the weights, dressing them, then taking your class. And as a sports staff, I think you have far more room to play with because you do a lot of different activities on board. So, for example, you could do the floor rider, the rock wall, the North Star. You can host competitions. You could do bumper cars, host of different things. So your day could probably look like you could work blue, green, yellow. So obviously these colors represent the activities that you're running at the time. So during the day you're all over the place. And as an iFly, your main location is at the iFly all day. So yeah, that's the.
Would you ever be required to do something else other than iFly? Or
Yeah, so these days they have like a day out of the tunnel. So it's a program because with the iFly it's physically demanding. So there's a program to kind of limit the amount of injuries they get in. So they've implemented a solution called day out of the tunnel. So your day at the tunnel means you have the whole day away from the iFly. So you do the sports side. So you do the rock wall, the North Star, competitions, that kind of stuff. But you don't do the floor rider yet, which is amazing.
okay.
But yeah, so you're still implemented into the sports aspect. But you're on a 7-day cruise, 6 out of 7, you're in the iFly.
Okay, so that's more like you're resting.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So if someone who is a sports staff wants to become an iFly instructor, what do they have to do?
So firstly, there's like a requirement that you must complete 2 full contracts first, which is like 7 months at a time, 7 months. Then you submit a form to be an iFly, and obviously that comes with certain fitness test requirements. So you need to do a bleep test, and you need to achieve level 11. And depending on your body weight and body composition, you need to be able to do burpees and pull-ups. And if you are selected, then you do an intense 4 weeks course on a ship or in Canada. I was lucky enough to go to Canada, which was amazing during COVID, and did my 4 weeks there. And like I said, the course is super intense for the first 2 weeks anyway. Then after that, your body and your mind kind of adjust to the pace because it's completely different to what you're used to, especially if you've never seen a tunnel before or even been inside. So that's a lot of force going through your body. So after the first 2 weeks, it becomes easier a little bit. And after you complete the course, you join a ship for a couple of weeks, kind of adjust to the new life. After that, you go on vacation and come back and just do it every day for 5 months.
What is your favorite part about your job?
And for me, naturally, I'd say the traveling. Obviously, the job has afforded me to see pretty much every place on earth. So I think the travel element has been amazing, to be honest. And before this, I wasn't really well traveled. And now I consider myself a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to seeing the 4 corners of the globe. So yeah, definitely the traveling has been amazing.
Nice. And what is your least favorite part about your job?
Least, I'd say the length of the contract. I think 5 months of doing the same thing every single day gets a little bit taxing on your body and your mind. So I think they need to somehow implement a system in place to either have a day off, which is obviously wishful thinking, or just shorten down the contract a little bit, but also raise the pay to match the lack of time you're having off from obviously long contract. So I think the working every day and the length of the contract.
Okay, I am currently on a replacement contract. I'm only here for 3 months. Is it possible that you guys can do replacement contracts, or is it not that common?
So fields are very common. So for example, I know a guy called Lucas. He used to be an iFly instructor, and he wanted to carry on his day-to-day life in Poland. He's a teacher. So during the term, he's a teacher, but when obviously spring break, or not spring break, when it's like the half term, when the kids are not at school, he'll request to come do fields, and the fields can last 1 month, up to 6 weeks, 2 months.
Oh.
So yeah, the fields is definitely possible.
And our last question for today, what is one piece of advice that you would give to a new sports staff?
Okay, so your first couple of days, your first week on board is going to be super overwhelming. That's the nature of the business we're in, super overwhelming. But you just stick with it. The good thing is, obviously, you've been in this company maybe 2 years, a year and a half or whatever. I haven't come across people who want to welcome you. So you'll have a great team going into a sports team. They're going to welcome you, teach you things you don't know. And I'd say just embrace the down days, because obviously, naturally, you're going to have bad days, good days, and horrible days. All that is a part of the journey, and the journey, man. Enjoy the journey and just have fun and travel the world.
Yay! Thank you so much, Tibbs, for sharing with us all of your knowledge that you have gained from your past contracts and from this contract. He is leaving soon, so if you do come to Odyssey and you're looking for him, he's probably not going to be here.
I won't be here now. I won't be.
So I'm so happy that you came on and that you agreed to do this with me. So thank you so much.
I appreciate you inviting me. Well, this is it's very informative because there's not many channels out there that obviously. I know there's a channel that focuses mainly on the cast and the theatre, but for the sports aspect, I'm assuming there's a lot of people that are new to the job that didn't know what it was before. So it's good to get this information out there for people who might need it.
Yes, and it's all thanks to him. So thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Like the shit, bitch! Why you like that shit, man? Like that shit, man. Alright, follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, follow
TIIBBS Tibbs.
Okay, that's
and soon to be on TikTok. Not yet, but soon. You know what I mean?
soon.
I'm gonna film a couple of things here and there. Trying to be a movie star as well, you know what I mean? No, I'm already a model, but I'm trying to give that to the side. But a movie star still next year.
Okay, so you can follow him on Instagram and TikTok. I'll link it down below if you want me to. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what department you'd like to hear from next, any questions that you have. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye-bye, guys.
What was the second question?
Yo, this your channel, man.
How did you get started?
Yeah,
That's the one, that's the one!
Well, as you can see, I'm a sporty guy. I don't fit in the camera. I have to come this way to get out of my
Look at this.
Yeah. Look at this.
To the camera.
And after, like, natural, like, everyone on board is... Oh, yeah, I'm lost. I don't know where I am.
That's fine.
How does...
Okay. Okay, awesome. I'll ask
Guys,
you
welcome to
the
my
question.
channel. This is my channel now.
It's his channel now. I'm just here.